Hello, Aries. Wobble, wobble. Yeah, I see the wobble. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly reaching out to you. Tarot card reading. Let's have a look at who's reaching out. I'm using the astrology reading cards to figure out who the fudge we dealing with, and then we're gonna go into the tarot spread and see what's going on. So here is your first card, Aries. Let's see what's going on and who is out here on the brink of reaching out. So booyaka. Why? Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Aries, got a Gemini in your hands. They're talkers. They be talking, so if they're reaching out, at least it's going to be fun. Interesting? Yeah, interesting. We'll go with that. Alright, so then we have Scorpio energy, and the energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Okay, so we've got that deep 8th house energy in the mix. Gemini is connected to Mercury, which is the planet of communication, coinkydink. And Scorpio is connected to both Mars and Pluto. And Mars is about kind of quarrels, little fighting, little intensity. Could even be sexual tension, but we also have to think about Pluto, because Pluto is represented by like a rebirth, transformation, the afterlife, inheritance, big themes like why. Then we've got finally Libra, and the energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So now we're leaning towards the thinker and the depth of those thoughts. And I want to take a look at the numerology cards and figure out, hey, what is this about? You reaching out to me? What are the bigger themes involved? Because we know we've got a thinker and somebody who sees things very, very intensely. So let's have a look at the numerology. And your card is, wow, again, surrender. All right, so surrender. Wow, surrender. Oh, that's wild. Okay, so we have surrender here, and surrender is the art of letting go. Okay, trying to let go of the past, trying to surrender your will to a power that's greater than you, and just letting things happen. So for some of you, for example, that when the thing that has your attention, your awareness, you're stressed out about relationships. Will I be forever alone? Will I don't know. Should I try Tinder? Should I try Bumble? Should I go outside to the bar? Should I wear a high skirt or a low skirt? Should I grab on my balls and try to make something happen? I don't know, But it's about letting go of all those thoughts or apprehensions and just kind of being like, you know what? I'm giving it to God. I'm giving it to whatever I believe in. I'm gonna put a pause on it, or just let it go and leave it up to whatever happens. I mean, you could give yourself a little time spent. You could give yourself a period of hiatus and leave it up to whoever. But it is about faith. It is. And your next card is perseverance. Love that it's number 4. Perseverance is, I think that's obvious, because it's interesting. Perseverance is kind of like the opposite of letting go. It's being determined and strong-willed, and so I would think that between this and this person is coming at you to reach out to, I don't know, are they trying to let go of some feelings or negativity that they have, maybe a grudge. We know that Scorpio is associated with holding grudges. Maybe they're trying to communicate, make things lighter as per Gemini, and find balance in the relationship by eliminating some of the negativity, surrendering, letting control, but having perseverance because you want to work on things and get to the point where things are just relaxed and let go. So this person reaching out is coming in with some sort of real intention to affect the dynamic between you two. So let's have a look, because we have Mars and Venus here, and whenever we have Mars and Venus, it feels like we're talking about love and relationships and someone that you are connected with romantically. So let's have a look at the tarot and see what's going down, why they're reaching out, what you should know. All right, Aries, your first card is the Ace of Cups. Reaching out. They want to start over. They want to start anew. I don't know if this is necessarily reconnecting in a way that is like, okay, well, start a relationship, or let's take this to the next level. I think this is just the seedlings of a new beginning, of a new dynamic between the two of you. So some of you guys have someone reaching out with loving kindness, compassion, and almost like with their hats in their chest, their hat on their heart. You know what I mean? Giving you the vibe that they're coming in with humility, and wanting to start a new beginning, feelings wise. And then we've got the Four of Cups. I think this person may be bored or tired of the stagnation between the two of you, that they're emotionally unfulfilled at the moment. So I guess that's why they would want to start up something new or get into contact with you to keep things interesting. That Ace of Cups, though, they're getting hit in the fields, and they're getting hit hard. So I'm wondering about that Four of Cups, but let's keep going. Then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, they're taking action. They're curious. They're trying to see, engage what they can salvage from the relationship, or what they can change. You know, a part of it is letting go. So I'm wondering if they'll reach out and let go of an expected outcome, and just be determined to get back in your good graces, or to let go at least the animosity if there is any. And I think they're not, well, yeah, I guess perseverance, they're determined to do that, but I feel like they're aware of the long-termedness of what that might entail. So the Page of Wands is like, okay, well, I'm curious, I'm trying to test the waters, I'm taking action, I'm being nice, but I'm not being overbearing, I'm being very deliberate with my actions, I'm not trying to necessarily play games. Now with the Page of Wands, I also go, okay, well, there might be a little bit of sexual attention there. They might be like, okay, well, let me see if, what are you doing tonight? I mean, you don't have to do anything with me. I'm just seeing. Oh, you want to hang out? Oh, I'm not opposed to that. They're trying to test the waters, but I think it runs deeper than just emotional. I think it is partially they want to take action to make a difference. But what kind of difference? Where are you going with this? Because that Four of Cups has me wondering. Maybe they're bored and they just want some more excitement in their life, and they realize, that connection that they had with you has dulled, and whatever the connections they have right now don't seem to be as fulfilling as when they were with you. We have the Ten of Cups. I feel like, okay, let's pull all three. Oh no, I should have said it. But whatever, let's do it. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Seems like this person was looking for a happy ending elsewhere, and they've learned a valuable lesson about what their happiness truly is. Seems like they're looking towards a happier outcome overall in life, and so these intentions are what are guiding their actions and their curiosity. They're just wondering how and where and when they can find a connection that makes them truly happy. And I think before it was maybe a bit more about communication and thinking and manipulating and using tactics to be around certain people that will fall for it. But maybe you weren't the type to fall for their words, their charm, their charisma, the way that they think, that intellectual air sign stuff. So when I see the Ten of Cups, I think, yeah, they want the happy ending, but that happy ending is not where they thought it would be. It didn't land where they thought it would be. Like, for example, if you guys had some sort of falling out, the Tower, if you had some sort of falling out, upheaval, something that kind of ruined the foundation of the relationship, then they probably thought that was for the best. They probably thought that was a good thing. But again, emotionally unsatisfied, bored, unfulfilled, not feeling grateful for what they have in front of them. So we know that whatever they ended up with wasn't necessarily, it was probably less than they bargained for. But ultimately they do want that happy ending. They do want to feel fulfilled and like things feel good. Maybe they have the things that they wanted, but they don't feel good. So we have the Tower here, and I think that this quest for wanting this joyful ending, or this joyful, like, settled down energy, would create a lot of, like, upheaval. The Tower is associated with the planet Mars. Mars is obviously ruler of Scorpio, co-ruler with Scorpio. And so this energy, I always go, is very feisty. It's very conflict-based. So it just tells me that this person is having conflicts, and their foundation at home isn't, again, what they thought it would be, and they're feeling upheaval. They might even be anxious. They might be just have like this angry undertone to their personality now that they're trying to soothe, and maybe they think that you have the answers, or you understand them better, so they don't feel as frustrated. I feel like they've applied a lot of pressure to themselves with whoever and wherever they've been. And so now I'm guessing that they're coming to you for, I don't know, maybe relive the past, or coming to you just for like, just to get away from what the current reality is. We have the Two of Pentacles. They're having some issues, or they have to juggle something. So I don't know if they're juggling their finances, or they're juggling their lifestyle, their health, but they're having an issue with juggling and being nimble. And for some of you, I feel like this person is testing the waters, so they might even be juggling another relationship and testing the waters to see if they can make the jump onto your ledge. And I don't know how you feel about that. The Two of Pentacles is really about being nimble and being adaptable to change. And yeah, it seems like this person is reaching out just to start something and see where it can go. But I think their true intentions are to have change and to ultimately find their ultimately go on a quest for happiness. This Ten of Cups really gives me that feeling that they want to be emotionally fulfilled. And now I guess they have a broader meaning of what that means, because there's so much depth to them. Scorpios really do value loyalty, and they don't take kindly to betrayal. So I don't know if there's a situation there where they have to betray, like their whole value system, they have to betray it. You know, like if they're with somebody and they're kind of talking to someone else, and then it's kind of betrayal-ish, and they would never stand for it. But it might be what they're doing. It might be this is the transformation of their personality. Two of Pentacles is just giving me that whole I gotta juggle. So it's just that part that makes me want to say be cautious, because what's on the inside, you'll never be able to just guess. You know, and what's on the outside, it may not be as it seems. Like, you know, if you see them still communicating with someone, and that's because that's where they lay their head at night, they still live with them, or you know, they have to because they have some sort of obligation. They may have children with them, or they may have some sort of connection that they can't just up and get rid of. And so the optics on that is like, oh, you juggling both of us? And it's like, no, well, I'm trying to like balance relationships. They do have that Libra aspect to them, so they might be a little bossy, but again, they like to ultimately find balance in their relationships and have a calm, grounded type of situation. This Tower card represents upheaval at home, so I think that this situation might even be disruptive to their home life, but I guess that's what they intended, because, hey, on a quest for happiness. So they should probably anticipate that, but I think that they'll forge blindly ahead and still go through whatever that upheaval is, just for this opportunity to feel again. All right, so there it is. That's your person. They're reaching out. And I hope you guys liked the reading. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like a personal reading, check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And I will see you in the next one.